Hello guys, let us today learn Picard's method of successive approximations. Here we are given a differential equation dy by dx is equal to f of x comma y, that is y dash is equal to f of x comma y with initial condition y at x naught is equal to y naught. We want to solve this using Picard's method. For this method, what we do is we integrate the given differential equation from the initial point x equal to x naught to a general point x equal to x. So we get integration from y naught to y dy equal to integration from x naught to x f of x comma y dx. What we are observing on the left hand side, it is dy, integration dy is y within the limits y naught to y. Right hand side contains integration with respect to x, but the integrand f of x comma y is a function of two variables x and y. Here we solve the equation by the method of successive approximations, in which the first approximation to y is obtained by putting y naught for y in the function f of x comma y on the right hand side. So what we get is, as I have already said, y between y naught to y. Right hand side is integration from x naught to x, f of x comma y naught dx. After integration, what I am getting is the value of y minus y naught. Y naught is the fixed initial value. Y is unknown. So what we are saying, whatever y we get is our first approximation, and that is why we are denoting it as y1. So this is the first approximation. So we are putting 1 in the right top corner in bracket. So the formula we get is y1 equal to y naught plus integration from x naught to x f of x comma y naught dx. What you observe here is this f contains variable x only. In place of y, we are putting its initial value y naught. So it's a constant. So throughout, you will be getting x. The lower limit of integration is a fixed value x naught, whereas the upper limit is a variable x. So you will certainly get a function in terms of x. So y1, the first approximation, gives you a function in terms of x. Now, the second approximation we denote as y right top corner bracket 2 is calculated by putting y1 in place of y on the right hand side in the function. So what we get? Y second approximation is equal to y naught plus integration from x naught to x f of x comma y1 dx. So you observe in the functional value x is the variable, but y is replaced by the earlier calculated value of y. So this is our second approximation. Similarly, we can go for the third approximation. While calculating third approximation, we are putting y, the earlier got y, means the earlier got second approximation in place of y in the function, and evaluate the integral. So this way, if we go on repeatedly applying, we get the approximations as y3, y4 and so on, yn minus 1 and yn. So the general formula for yn will be y naught plus integration from x naught to x f of x comma y n minus 1 with respect to x. So here y0 means zeroth approximation is the initially given value of y, that is y naught. So we all know the repeated application of the same formula. So that is meant by iterating the thing we go on getting the most accurate value. This is the Picard's method. Now let us try to solve few examples based on Picard's method. So very first question let us deal with. Question 1. Solve y dash is equal to x plus y square subject to the condition y equal to 1 when x equal to 0 by Picard's method. So what we do while solving, first we try to see what is our function, what are the initial values. So let us write, given dy by dx is equal to f of x comma y equal to x plus y square, with x naught equal to 0, y naught equal to 1. So initial values we have noted. Now first iteration. So we use Picard's formula. Y1 equal to y naught plus integration from x naught to x f of x comma y naught dx is equal to, let us put the values. So y naught is 1, so we have put 1 plus integration from 0 to x, value of x naught was 0, f of x comma 1 dx. What is my function? My function says that add x coordinate and square of y coordinate. So that is what we have done. X plus 1 dx. So the integration will be y1 equal to 1 plus x square by 2 plus x within 0 to x. But as the lower limit is 0, the lower calculation will be 0. So what we are getting is 1 plus x square by 2. So what you observe is the first approximation y is a function in terms of x. Variable is x. So value of y you are getting in terms of x. Now we go for second iteration. So the Picard's formula becomes y2 equal to y naught plus integration from x naught to x f of x comma y1 dx. Now let us put the value of y1. So what will be my functional value? Functional value will be x coordinate plus y square. So it is x plus 1 plus x square by 2 bracket square. And what we are having is y2 is equal to 1 plus integration from 0 to x in bracket x plus 1 plus x square by 2 bracket square dx. So let us evaluate the square. So what we get is y2 is equal to 1 plus integration from 0 to x plus, and let me now talk about the square. 1 square is 1, x square, then x square by 2 its square gives you x raised to 4 by 4. Now double of the product of mutual terms. So 1 into x and twice of that you got 2x. 1 into x square by 2 and twice of that gives you x square. And x into x square by 2 and twice of that gives you x cube equal to 1 plus integration from 0 to x. We are collecting, adding the terms like terms. So 1 plus 3x plus 2x square plus x cube plus x raised to 4 by 4 dx, and the result will be equal to 1 plus x plus 3x square by 2 plus 2x cube by 3 plus x raised to 4 by 4 plus x raised to 5 by 20. Thus the second approximation we have noted. So the solution is given by y is equal to 1 plus x plus 3x square by 2 plus 2x cube by 3 plus x raised to 4 by 4 plus x raised to 5 by 20. Now for whatever value of x they are asking you the solution, you can put that value of x so as to get the value of corresponding value of y. So this way we evaluate in case of Picard's method. Now let us solve second question. Question is, given the differential equation dy by dx equal to x square upon y square plus 1 with initial condition y equal to 0 when x equal to 0. Use Picard's method to obtain y for x equal to 0.25, 0.5 and 1. Correct to 3 decimal places. So let us go. We first note the given things. So given dy by dx is equal to f of x comma y equal to x square upon y square plus 1. Initial condition is x naught equal to 0, y naught is equal to 0. By Picard's method, we know y1 is y naught plus integration from x naught to x, f of x comma y naught dx. So let us put the values. This is equal to 0 plus integration from 0 to x, f of x0 dx. So this will be equal to 0 plus integration from 0 to x. We put the value. So x square upon 0 plus 1 gives you x square here dx. Integration is x cube by 3 within 0 to x. So it will be x cube by 3. Now let us go for the second approximation. And second approximation gives you y2 equal to y naught plus integration from x naught to x f of x comma first approximated y dx. This is equal to, we are putting the values, so equal to 0 plus integration from 0 to x square upon 1 plus x cube by 3 square dx. So you can observe x cube, if I put as t, then its derivative is going to be 3x square. So why not to call this x cube by 3 as my t? If I put x cube by 3 as my t, then its derivative will be certainly x square dx. So we are putting this x cube by 3 as a t, and you are observing its derivative I have shown over here, and its integration goes to tan inverse of the variable. And the limit is within 0 to x, so you know tan inverse 0 is 0, so the upper limit only works. And you can expand it as what? X cube by 3 minus x raised to 9 by 81 plus and so on. This is just the Taylor series expansion we have taken. So what you observe? The first approximation gave you x cube by 3 only. And the second approximation goes one step ahead. From x cube by 3, it is subtracting x raised to 9 by 81. And you know the next values are going to be still smaller than that. So this is enough for us. This approximation is enough for us. Now let us calculate the values. y1 at 0.25, you can see the calculation gives you it is 0.005208. And if you go for the second approximation, there is no difference. As far as 6 digits are concerned, values are coinciding. Next, let us go for 0.5. The value of x is given to be 0.5. What you observe is the first approximation is 0.04166667 and second approximation is 0.04164425. So near about 4 digits we are getting the same answer. Now if you go for the first approximation at 1, the value is 0.3333 repeating, and the second approximation gives you 0.32098. So you are getting the answer correct only up to single decimal place. So this way you can go with Picard's method. Let us have more practice. One more question let us deal with. The question is, use Picard's method to obtain y of 0.1 correct to 3 decimal places given dy by dx is equal to 1 plus xy, comma, y of 0 is equal to 1. Y of 0 is equal to 1. So again let us note the given facts. F of x comma y means your dy by dx is 1 plus xy. x naught is 0 and y naught is 1. So we use Picard's method. The first iteration is given by y1 is equal to y naught plus integration from x naught to x f of x comma y naught dx. Therefore, y1 will be 1 plus integration from 0 to x f of x comma 1 dx. So we calculate the functional value. It is 1 plus x coordinate into y coordinate. So we got it as 1 plus integration from 0 to x 1 plus x dx, and the integration gives you 1 plus x square by 2. Now let us go for the second approximation. It is y2 equal to y naught plus integration from x naught to x f of x comma y1, the first approximation. So what we have got is y2 equal to 1 plus integration from 0 to x f of x comma the first approximation 1 plus x square by 2 dx. This is equal to 1 plus integration from 0 to x 1 plus the product, so it gives you x plus x square plus x cube by 2 dx. So the integration gives you 1 plus x square by 2 plus x cube by 3 plus x raised to 4 by 8. Yet if you want to go ahead for the third approximation, we can calculate it. So third approximation is y naught plus integration from x naught to x f of x comma the second approximation dx. So this is 1 plus integration from 0 to x f of x comma 1 plus x square by 2 plus x cube by 3 plus x raised to 4 by 8 dx equal to 1 plus integration from 0 to x, and we have 1 plus the product, so 1 plus x square plus x cube by 2 plus x raised to 4 by 3 plus x raised to 5 by 8 dx. You can immediately see this is 1 plus the product of the coordinates. So this is x into 1x, x into x square, x into x square by 2. You got x cube by 3. Similarly, x raised to 4 by 3 and plus x raised to 5 by 8. It is not difficult. And you integrate this. So what it gives you? 1 as it is. And the lower limit being 0. Only upper limit will contribute here. So it is x plus x square by 2 plus x cube by 3 plus x raised to 4 by 8 plus x raised to 5 by 15 plus x raised to 6 by 48. Now we are asked to calculate the value of y at x equal to 0.1. So let us see what the approximations matter. So first approximation at 0.1, you are getting 1 plus 0.1 plus 0.1 square by 2, which amounts to 1.105. Now the second approximation at 0.1, so again we are using our formula 1 plus 0.1 plus 0.01 by 2 plus 0.001 by 3 plus 0.0001 by 8, and the value contributes to 1.10534,583. So you are watching that 1.105 is the same as the previous. So similar, the correct up to 3 decimal places approximation we have got. Now let us go ahead for y3, third approximation. So again putting the value, the calculation amounts to 1.10534,652. So you are watching that the answer is correct up to 5 decimal places. So the third approximation is giving us answer correct up to 5 decimal places. So this is the way we apply Picard's method. In case of Picard's method, depending only on the initial value, we are guessing the value of y at the given x. Okay, bye then.